Mmm, sour soup.
Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ian, let them know who we are, bro.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Ian. We got Davis in Vegas. This is sour soup. Either you like it or you don't. Just don't let it burn your throat. Davis, what we got for him tonight, bro?
They gotta give us something first before we give them something. You know what I mean? You know, I'm a yeah. What's that? What's that old line? And is it Snoop Dogg or was it Tupac? I don't know what he says.
What?
You gotta get yours before I get mine. Or I don't know. Actually, that doesn't even go with what I'm trying to say. Anyways, hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon. Okay. But what we do got is something a little bit special. It's the first time it's happened. You know, we got a returning guest. You know.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's very, we're very honored to have him. A very loyal friend and supporter of Sour Soup. Bring him in, bro.
Let's go. What's up, Luke?
Yo,
Hi.
You guys all remember Luke?
That's right.
The crypto
Luke.
genius.
What's up, guys?
NFTs. That's him.
That's him. He's the
Hopefully
one.
You guys all made money.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work out.
A lot of people that followed that episode went broke. Hey, you know what? That was their own decision. That was their own decision.
I warned them.
He's gonna redeem them. He's gonna redeem them. It's all good.
That's right. But we brought him in for a special reason. So I'm sure you all know, all our audiences, our faithful followers, our cult, I would say, all know that we're all dads. All three of us, we're dads. And the episode tonight is about being a daddy. And this guy, the guy we're about to talk about tonight, is the biggest daddy of them all. Dave, what you know about this guy, real quick, man?
Oh,
the big daddy. The big daddy. Tell him about the big daddy.
What's his name? Zayona
Chana, man. This guy is from India. This motherfucker.
Yo, shout out to the Asian people.
What up? Hey, Asians, we fuck a lot. We don't play a lot, but we fuck a lot. So Zayona Chana, this guy held the record for the largest family in the world, bro. And he recently died, and that's because he fucked too much. And he fuck around and found out. So this guy has a fuck ton of kids, and I'm gonna share my screen here real quick so you guys get a visual representation of how much pussy this guy got. All right, ready? There he is. That's my boy.
Damn, dude.
That's my boy, dude. Zayona Chana, head of the world's largest family, dies in India. He died, bro. I'm telling
you. There's a new saying when when they said once you go brown, dude, man, you guys are gonna stick around. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. The first thing I said in my head was like, once you go brown, you go down, just like he did. So he had 98 children, 36 grandchildren, 38 wives, bro. What's crazy about this?
You should have gone for 2 more, man. Get that 100.
You got to make that whole right. Yeah, I feel you. But look. Remember, we always talk about religion and how people use religion as a way to like make excuses for their craziness. This motherfucker right here created his own religion, and everyone had to pay to him, pay tribute because he was the head of the religion, and his religion was about having the most wives brought you closer to God. Yeah, he killed your ass. And the youngest wife was the only one allowed to sleep closest to his bedroom. He had his own room. All 38 wives was in a fucking squad bay. They were on bunk beds, and they all took turns. Every week was a different wife to fuck, right? So I mean, he lived a good life. I'll say that much.
So that's the religion you're gonna be following.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna be converting. You'll
be a Zionist.
A Zionist. A Zionist. So this guy, he died at 76, man. I mean, that's not that old, but what do you guys think? Do you think he had a good life?
I think he died. For 76, that's pretty young, but I think he died young because he look at all that life source he pulled.
It's like a spirit bomb. He
ejaculated all that spirit. He ejaculated all his life source, man. 98 kids. God damn.
Fucking hell, dude. What do you think, Luke?
I think he definitely maxed out his potential. he maxed out.
Yo, Nick
what you
Cannon,
could
watch
do in
out,
a
man. You don't hold the
lifetime.
record.
Yeah, Nick Cannon
You
trying to
got
catch
nothing
up,
on
man.
it, bro.
No, but I you know what he's smart about him. He's like, fuck, how am I gonna support all these kids? Shit, let me start a religion. Let me every Sunday I'm gonna collect donations. This is the way I'm gonna fucking raise all these kids and support their fucking wants and needs.
Yo, he just wanted.
Hey, look,
He got the cheat code, man. He wanted to fuck. He just wanted to fuck, bro, and he found a legit way. No,
he found a legit way. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Luke, so what's your take on like this guy fucking using religion as the way to kind of get away with what he's doing?
I think he's chasing after those Solomon numbers, bro. 700 wives. I don't even know how many children. He's trying to make a nation.
He's basically there, bro. He is half the population of India at this point. You know what I mean? Like you really got to think about it. He has to worry, or not him, but his kids had to worry about: am I fucking my sister? Am I fucking my cousin? You know what I mean? Like at this point, they have a real threat, and I think we talked about it a little bit. You got to put an air tag on each one of these motherfuckers. We're like, hold up, why are you pinging when I get close to you?
Yeah, you got to map out that genealogy so you don't inbreed at some point.
Dude, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. What's your take, Dave? You think this guy? You said he found a cheat code, but what about the real threat of like, man, am I dating my fucking cousin?
I don't think that's the real issue. I think the real issue, because that's like royalty shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think the issue is now you got how many wives you got to be dealing with. That's headaches, man.
No, but the thing about his wives, like I was watching the documentary on it, is that they get up every day at 6 a.m. They prep the entire like compound. They clean, cook, they do everything. He just wakes up and everything's ready for him.
Yeah, that sounds like that. What's that one cult that fucking killed themselves or he killed everybody?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's never a good thing when when you reach a certain number of wives, you just be you fucking around, dude. I know you must be breaking some kind of crime. I don't know, dude.
No, he said once you reach a certain number, what is that number, Luke? What is that number of wives? If this was your religion, what is the number for you?
Oh man, I think you probably start fucking up around 10.
double digit. Once you hit the double digit.
Yeah, once you hit those double digits, you're fucked.
What about you, Dave?
What's
the number for you? You're the one who brought it up. Like,
man, you just get one wife and a bunch of girlfriends, dude. Like what we talked about in the last episode, man. People treat you a lot better when you just like them. You know what I'm saying? But once you love them, oh man,
dude. I was talking to one of my friends earlier today, and I was like, damn, dude, I'm in trouble. He's like, why are you in trouble? I was like, me, I'm extra. And he's like, yeah, you are extra. And I said, well, he goes, well, you being extra is part of your charm. I was like, yeah, it's only charming when you're not with them. Then after that, it's annoying. He's like, well, shit, what I got to do? I was like, boy, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Because a lot of I tell that to my wife and stuff. I'm like, dude, a lot of the jokes and stuff, it doesn't work anymore on you. You know, a lot like other girls, other people might see me as funny and just like oh yeah, charming and stuff. But to her, it's like, dude, it just goes right over it now, dude. She already got the ring. She got what she wanted. You see what I'm saying?
No, you know what it is. There are test audience. Like we test these our material, just like when like Dave Chappelle shows up at a random fucking shop or random stage to test his fucking material he's working on. But you saying that the last week I was telling Kat something. This is the first time I had a genuine laugh from her, and I was like, oh my god, I think she loves me again, after all these years. And she was like talking shit. I was like, damn, you have a lot of comments. What are you, the comment section? Jesus Christ. And she was laughing so hard I could have sworn her fucking period came out. And I was like, wow, I didn't know it was the time of the month. But god damn, dude, I was like, wow, I did it.
You weren't even joking. You weren't even joking,
I
though.
wasn't
You
even
were like, you were
joking.
actually mad and all that.
Yeah. I was like,
All
wow.
right, wait a minute. This went the.
So your humor is my suffering. I get it now. I get it. What do you think, Luke?
Humor and suffering, people enjoying your suffering, and that is their humor. I get that. It's beautiful.
What is it like?
But
That's that.
speaking of suffering, I mean, like we all go through different levels of that. We all have our different version. But I think Luke, you came on the show, and I think you have a story to share to the audience tonight. So I think
Oh
just to
my
give
God.
everyone a little bit of a background, so you guys can ease into this crazy conversation, is that Luke has been divorced for a number of years now. He does have a kid. That's why he's on here. We're talking about daddy issues. We all got daddy issues, and he's gonna talk about why he's giving his son daddy issues. Go ahead.
Uh, so recently, my wife reconnected with me, and she's
Shit.
tried a number of times, but it had always been about outside issues. And this one time, she sent me a love letter that I had written her before we were dating when I was in Iraq. And I was so excited that it was just about her and I. So I decided to respond to it because we had been no contact, really. I had not talked to her in 7 years. And so
Wait a minute. So you're telling me she just copyright your letter and said it was hers?
she basically she sent it to me,
That
and
lazy.
yeah. And I was like, I remember, and she was like, I really miss you sometimes. And I was like, fuck, this is gonna fuck me up. Because it did. It brought up all the old feelings. And now we've been talking for a couple weeks. And so her husband ends up finding messages. Yeah, her new
But
husband.
yeah,
She
so
finds those
give
messages.
a little background to the audience. So she's married now, right? Go ahead.
She's married now. She's got another kid with a new guy. But it was a marriage of convenience. And he wanted a daughter, or he wanted a mother for his daughter, and she wanted a father for her son. And they're 7 years in, and he hasn't really shown her like an amount of love that she definitely deserved. Like I had hate for her for a lot of years, but I didn't want her to be miserable. You know what I mean? Like I was so happy when she got remarried.
Hate and love is very close. They're cousins, bro. And you can fuck a cousin. I'm just saying.
They are.
This
They're
is a true
cousins.
Zionist right here.
They are.
Anyway, go ahead.
So we rekindle, and I'm on a trip out to Arizona, which is where they live.
You gonna stay with them? I'm just...
Yeah.
she's busting a Zionist on you guys. She's busting a Zionist on you guys.
I've never loved anyone like I love this girl.
Yeah, that's what all the wives said to that one dude. So she's doing that. She's collecting husbands.
Tatiana.
Anyway, so go ahead.
No, so anyways, we rekindle, with the sparks are flying, and then he finds out, and he tells her that she has to call me and say that she's done with it. And so she lets me know ahead of time, and I'm like, all right, and I was thinking of having a script. I knew I was gonna end up talking to this guy, so she calls me and says, I'm done with you, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I thought this was the way that it was gonna go. And then we hang up, and well, he calls back, and I knew it was gonna be him on the other end of this. So sure enough, it's him, and he's like, you're the guy that's stepping out with my wife.
She was my wife first.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. So yeah, cut two. He he like challenges me to a fight, and I'm like, okay, what's the address? And then he just drops the phone in Julia's lap, and I'm like, okay, like he doesn't really want to fight, type of shit, whatever. Yeah. But like, I'll fight for that girl. I love that bitch.
So long story short, that rekindled, and this guy's pretty butthurt, but he's just trying to play the game, right? He's trying to play the game because he's kind of SOL at this point, right? I mean, if you're looking at it at his position, Dave, what would you do? You're in his position. What would you do? The guy, you're the current husband.
To be honest, I would never fight for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nah, and I mean that, like, because I have self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to see yourself as the prize. You see what I'm saying? Why are you gonna fight for a bitch who's just cheating on you? It's a lose-lose no matter what.
Whoa, hold up, because he cheated on her right before they got married, like days, and cheated on her after the marriage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a different.
No. Not look.
Different story.
Hold on, but wait a minute. Is it like really cheating though when you were married with her? It's kind of like her body count's still the same.
Oh shit. No, but you're right. You know what? If I was the other guy, I'd be like, all right, cool. Honestly, I'd walk away. Like that simple. Yeah. For me to be stressed out about that shit, it tells me that he has a different agenda. And for him to be that riled up and to want to cause any issue or any like try to fight, he's looking for a way to enact revenge. He wants revenge. Nothing else but revenge. He doesn't want to reconcile. He wants revenge.
Well, I think all guys are like what do you call that? We are what's the word? Like we like to ownership, right? We got a sense of ownership of everything, especially our women. But then you got to start, you got to think about it in a different way, kind of a mature way, and you got to look at it yourself as a winner instead. Like, yeah, instinctually you would want to fight, you want to get angry, but in the end you're just gonna look stupid. You already look stupid because your wife stepped out on you. You see what I'm saying? First of all, I've
never heard that phrase until like when Luke told me, like, you stepping out with my wife. I've never heard anyone.
Oh, it's a Southern thing.
Same.
Like, where we stepping out to? We going outside? Where we going? You know what I mean? That threw me off. I wasn't sure what it meant, but
stepping on the bug, man.
Context clues.
But yeah, no, if she's stepping out, see, now you fucking me up, man. If she's stepping out, dude, you
square dancer.
You just gotta go find another girl, man. The dude, you told me the dude last time you told me, Luke. The dude's what? A firefighter?
He is, yeah. He's a firefighter.
He's tall. That means he's pretty built.
He's not. He's
not. Well, he got a good job. The point is, he got a good job.
Yeah,
he got a good job. He's probably in like how many calendars? A lot of girls would probably go with that. He
has a job that makes panties drop.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hero.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It's an icebreaker. Like, you walking around like, yeah, I'm a firefighter. Instant. You won.
Yeah.
Like, I never met anyone that said they didn't like a firefighter. Like, yo,
right.
Cops, they'd be like, oh, fuck the guy, but firefighter, no one ever says, yo, fuck the firefighter. Like, I think they say, look, I'll fuck a firefighter, but they never say, hey, fuck the firefighters.
You think people, you think people always say fuck firefighters at this point?
Oh, no, that's someone else.
They didn't show up. Where were they?
Do they even got firefighters up?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dancers. They got fire dancers.
We gotta fact check that shit.
They got fire dancers, but
they got Jason Momoa. God damn it, Aquaman.
He could.
Anyway, so where we at right now with that, Luke?
He is in the dark. We talk on her days where she goes into work. And I
Wait,
mean, the marriage
wait.
is over. She backed me.
Luke, but let me ask you though, Luke,
Can we
let me
even
ask
post this? Can we even post this episode since he's in the dark?
Yep.
let me ask you something though, Luke. Let me ask
She
you
gonna
something.
see it.
Like, is that a situation you even really want to be in? Like, maybe you're just going through feelings around, but is that a situation you actually want to be in? If you think about it, if this woman, if your ex-wife all of a sudden switches up on a dude that she was with, what makes you think she won't do that with you?
Oh, that's in my head. Yeah. Of course, that's always in the back of my head. This isn't the first guy I've stolen her away from, for one. But no other guys have stolen her away from other guys, which is very flattering to me. I love that. But I don't know. I don't think anyone sees her the way that I see her.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like, you have history with her, you know her to that level, and you're the only one she's ever, or you at least you feel like you're the only one that she's ever really shown that level of attention and want. But I think I also get David's side. It's like, hey, you know, she has the capability of doing this with someone she's married, and you're right. Like that is something you got to think about and worry about. At the end of the day, you know, you do what you got to do, but at the same time, you got to keep your guard up. And I think a lot of times men forget to do that because they get so stuck on the idea of, in a relationship, I got to provide and support for this woman. And then they forget themselves. The moment you forget yourself, your identity, and your worth, that's when you lose. Right. And you don't, and the fucked up part is, and this may not be true for all men, is that you don't learn those values until you're in your 30s, right? You're a little bit older. You've already gone through some shit. I mean, I feel like out of the three here, Davis learned that early on in life. I don't know what it was. He looked at me as an example. I don't know. He saw me do some dumb shit, and he's like, "I don't want to do that."
Be the test dummy. No, but one thing I am what I am happy to hear about is that there's a possibility you and your family could be united again, and for you to be in your son's life again, and for him to see both of his parents, biological parents, together. That's a powerful thing, man, for a kid, you know, because like, what do they say?
Agree.
Like, for a kid, most successful kids, it's not even about the money; it's about having two parents in a household. That's what really sets them up.
That's a big driving force for me.
So that's good, man.
Talk about it.
I've been out of the picture for a while.
Yeah.
You know, I pop in every now and then, just to see how his growth is. But I can't help but think like he'd be in a better place with me there.
Yeah, of course.
You know what?
Of course.
Everything happens for a reason, man. I mean, remember when we all had that talk with you and stuff, and you made that promise and stuff, and now things are happening, man. You put it out in the universe.
You know what?
Look at that, dude.
I love that we had that conversation, and then immediately after, all the stuff started falling into place.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I'm a big believer in like things happen for a reason, right? Like everything that you've done, everything that you've done in the past kind of led you up to this point, and maybe your relationship then it didn't work out because you guys weren't mature enough, you weren't ready for the world, you ain't ready for that type of relationship, etc., etc., etc. And now that you're at this point in your life, you're like, you know what, I can see things a little bit better, see the big picture. And you're right, Davis is absolutely right. I'm with that. Like, it's gonna be a beautiful thing for you to be in your son's life again, and for you to be able to guide him, because I am 100% behind that. Women can't raise men. Women cannot raise men. Men have to raise men. And that's the only way, because they're going to be just not what we need in society. You need a man to raise you. And so with that being said, I always try to think about this. Like,
oh shit,
I'm sure you think about this all the time. It's like, how do you do that entry? Like, do you just show up in a costume? Like, you do a backflip walking into room. Like, what have you fantasized about?
God, I'm just trying not to cry on like the first reconnection. You know, just being strong.
Yeah, don't
I got a
do it.
suggestion. I got a suggestion, man.
Yeah.
You still got your old Marine uniform?
Yes.
Yo, wear that shit, make it all fucked up, and say you just got back, dude. That's why you've been gone. Show up to it. Show up to his fucking school, man, and do that shit where everyone starts clapping and shit.
I just got back from the war, buddy.
Shit. Yo, man. Then he's gonna think you're a hero. Like, he's not gonna be like, oh fuck, there was a reason. He's been gone. He's been fighting a war. Like,
dude. Speaking of, I know we too fat for our old uniforms, but my one of our buddies, Hondo, he's gonna do 20 years, right? He's pretty fucking close. He's like at 16 years at this point. And he recently called me and he's like, hey, I want you and Luke at my retirement ceremony in your dress blues. I'm like, bitch. What the fuck? Bro. He's like, can you wear it? I'm like, yeah, I can wear it. It's as long as you're honorably discharged, you can wear your dress uniform for big ceremonies like that. But god damn, it's gonna look ridiculous.
You just gotta go buy some new ones, man.
Fuck, you know how expensive that shit is?
Yeah, it's all good.
He said, yeah, I'm still in, motherfucker. I gotta buy this shit right now. Did you buy the hey Davis, did you buy the pinks?
Nah, man. You know how expensive that is, dude?
Buy it, dude. You got officer salary. What's up?
Man. I don't need that shit. Yeah, that means they don't pay. That means I have to pay for everything. Nah, we good, shit. Man. We're gonna stick with the regular dress blues, man.
Those are ugly, man.
It's all good, man. It's free.
You know what? I'm gonna buy it for you for your birthday.
Man, by the time no, it's good. So speaking of
dude, you're gonna be a lifer, bro. You're gonna re-enlist. I know you.
Hell no, dude. Rolling into the next category, man.
All right, go ahead.
Are we living in a post-marriage generation now?
What do you mean?
Like, no one's really getting married. And then they're saying like by 2030, like a lot of women are going to be single with no kids. So are we living in a, and it's kind of cool that, Luke might get back with his ex-wife. So it's kind of fighting that, right? That statistic. But do you think we're living in a post-marriage generation? And if we are, what's the backlash? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. I believe we are, man, and I think a lot of that has to do with media and that Me Too movement and the whole, hey, you're a woman, that's not your only worth. Which, yeah, that's true. That's not your only worth, but god damn, what is the purpose of life if not we're trying to fucking build a family and grow? You know what I mean? And right now, the media is always pushing this agenda that we're overpopulated. But in fact, there's actually more people dying than people being born. So our population is actually dwindling. In fact, in countries like China, they're paying people to have kids at this point because it's that bad. So that is the fucking the con to it, is that there's not going to be enough people to not only join the military and defend their country, but enough people to even support the economy. So you got to think about those fucking things. But why do you think people in power are trying to promote that idea of like, hey, let's not have kids. Let's fucking lower.
What do you think, Luke?
I mean, it would explain why we're letting so many immigrants in, I would say we should stop reproducing. You know what I mean? I want to get paid to have kids and have a family. And the only way to do that is to stop, allowing people into the country so that we can at least leverage that against our government.
I mean, you bring up an interesting topic, right? About not letting people into the country, but I don't want to sway away from that idea that David brought up. Like, are we in a time where people aren't getting married? David, what's your take on that?
Yeah, we are headed down the wrong way, dude. Because especially when, let's just say, dude, if any of us were women, right? You got that whole OnlyFans and shit. Why would you really want to settle down, dude? When you get all this attention, you get all this money, you're not really in the mindset of trying to settle down and get locked in with a husband and having kids, because that shit's hard work. But then making like some of these OnlyFans girls are making how much in 1 month, in a week, like
Hundreds of
thousands.
thousands.
Yeah.
So how could you even give that up, or why would you even think about getting married when you're still, distracted with all this fun and shit? But with fast money comes slow problems, and and it's
You
gonna,
come up with that yourself?
I'm gonna say yeah, but no.
Oh!
But
It's the
that's what's
Filipino
gonna
El
happen,
Cuje.
dude. All this OnlyFans shit, it's gonna cause a big problem with everybody, man. That's why that one girl, Brick Lady. You guys heard of the Brick Lady?
No, what's that?
No.
So there's gonna come a time where guys are not even gonna want to defend women or anything like that, because all these women are just saying, I'm independent. I don't want, I don't need a man. All this shit. So then the Brick Lady is this girl that she's an imposter. She's a fraud. She's this black woman that pretty much said that a guy hit her with a brick because she didn't want to give him her number, but she made it all up, and she made a GoFundMe page account, and people pretty much paid her. And when she got the money, she just ghosted everything. But it's all fake because she's done this multiple times, and pretty much she was on social media saying, look at all these guys, they didn't even do anything, they just watched this guy hit me in the brick with a brick on my face, and no guys did anything. But what does that mean? Because of all this boss babe, independent, pretty Me Too, like guys are gonna be afraid to do anything, and they're not gonna want to do anything, right?
Yeah.
And then post marriage,
the feminism, like,
it fucked up everything, dude. It really
Yeah.
did. It really did. But no one's gonna want to say that shit, man. But it really did.
I think that's one comedian. Yeah, I think it was Andrew Schultz. I'm pretty sure it's Andrew Schultz. He says, women played it right. They played the long game, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? He's like, back in the caveman days, women, there was no Me Too movement. They're like, oh shit, you gotta go kill a dinosaur? I'm good. I'll stay in the cave. Go for it. Do your thing. I'll go cook. I'll go clean the cave. They waited, and he goes, they waited until there was internet and AC. And they're like, oh shit, I want equality. We're about to get right off that statement. We're getting canceled because I'm not Andrew Schultz.
No, but he also said he said a good joke too, man. He was like, you guys ever notice the countries that make the best foods aren't feminists? I was like, shit, dude.
Look, dude, if people could just stop being so sensitive about like understanding your role and the impact you have in society, the better off we will be, honestly. Like we understand our role. Like men I've never heard a man complain like, oh fuck, I gotta be the one to take care of this family. I gotta be the one to fight for our honor. Never. Come on, man.
Like
we understood the assignment and we delivered. I'm just saying.
Speaking of roles, man, you guys heard about Lauren Boebert?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the theater?
Yeah, man. So she's a United States representative. Yo, man, she bad, dude. She looks pretty good, bro. She could be the next. Yo, man, she's like a milk. Yo, for a politician, she ain't bad. She ain't bad, dude. But she looked like she'd be. But the thing is, she's only 36, but she looked like she's late 40s.
Is she the red AFC?
You know what? Yeah. Look,
but yes, but Luke, tell the audience what's going on with her. Why she's like in the news.
All right. So the rumors that I've heard was she was like vaping in the theater and
Yeah,
like
get that
rubbing
right
the
there.
crotch up on this dude.
Yeah. So speaking, because the reason I brought this up because Ian was talking about roles and shit. So we got politicians who don't know how to, act right with their roles. She's a politician. She's in the eye of the public. She shouldn't be acting like that. And if you go to that picture, she was all dressed all hoochie and shit. But guess what, man? People are thinking, yo, just do OnlyFans, you make more money. I think I just read an article like that. And I think she would, dude.
No, guaranteed. She definitely has
Everyone
a fucking
wants
market.
to see that. She was looking
There's a
good in
market.
that gold dress.
Look, Shorty made a name for herself.
Stressful. Devil's advocate, how stressful do you think it is being a senator?
Well, I don't know. I don't think she's a senator. I think she's just like maybe
Or
a
is she
congresswoman,
House?
or it's just I don't know, like House representative. I don't know. I don't really know her thing. It's just that I just thought she looked like a young who's that Alaska governor? The one that ran with McCain.
I know who you're talking about.
Palin?
It's Mick something.
Palin.
No,
Sarah Palin. Oh yeah.
Is that Sarah Palin? Yeah, she's like a
Yeah.
young Sarah. Something about those librarian glasses, man. They be always.
It's the pencil thin lips. The pencil thin lips, bro.
What?
But you know what? AOC, she a bitch, but Jesus Christ. She got it.
Yeah, all right. I hate it.
You just want to give her
Hey, no, for a politician, come on, bro. It's one of those where remember being back in the military and you would see someone in a female for the first time. You're like, oh shit, a female military. You're like, yeah, you're a 10 for a Marine. You know what I mean? Like one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cafeteria workers, but
oh yeah, them too. Them too.
Those
The
deployment
PX
goggles.
staff. I was like, shit.
Dude, I used to volunteer to be like, yeah, I'll go pick up the chow.
Just to talk.
But anyway, so yeah, Lauren Boebert. What else? What else is going on? She was rubbing her crotch with some dude.
Nah, some dude was
What's
groping
the
her
importance
boob.
of this chick?
People are just upset because she wasn't acting professional. Like, if you're an elected official, you shouldn't be doing that.
She didn't know she was being filmed. She was in a movie theater.
But she was vaping, especially when there's like a pregnant woman. I think they were saying she just wasn't acting. I don't know, what is it? Politician-y in public. Professional. There you go, in public.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man.
She was acting like one of these like I don't know, these skank 20-year-olds.
Where do we draw the line with that shit though? You know what I mean?
What?
Like we can say that about
politician. If you're a politician, you got to act right all the time, man, because you're not in the public. That's just it, dude.
No, I don't. I think you got to be your real self.
Hey, speaking of, did you
now
hear?
Now you're talking like a liberal, dude.
Did you hear they're taking out the dress code for the Senate?
Exactly, man. See, you want to act like that, dude? I know who you're talking about.
Look, dude. The more real you are, at least I know who I'm fucking voting for, and not some fucking fake shit. That's why I like Trump so much, because I feel like that motherfucker just didn't give a fuck. People gave him shit for saying dumb shit, but I was like, you know what? He's speaking his goddamn mind. This is really what he's fucking thinking. Like, I can appreciate that. Whereas that Indian dude, the young guy, he's talking from a script.
He's not, dude.
Bro, Vivek has been quoted. At least Trump quoted a Legally Blonde quote for one of his speeches.
Vivek is good, dude. Vivek is good, man.
He's good, but he's
look.
He's what do you call that? He's an implant, bro. Is that the term that I'm going for? He's a plant. Thank you. See, I wasn't born here. I could say that. So he was a plant. That's how I feel about him. He's just like, come on, dude.
You gotta listen to more of him.
You're just saying everything we want to hear, bro.
But he's not gonna fall through.
He's not gonna fall through.
He's not gonna win this round. But who's gonna? So you're telling me? Let's say Trump wins.
Yeah, and then
okay, that's 4 years. Who's gonna take over after that? Well, everyone just gonna die or move out of the U.S. Who's gonna take over? He's the next one, dude.
Nah, I think Florida guy is gonna get it.
No, dude, DeSantis is not even doing. He's doing poorly.
Yeah, no, I know right now, but he's gonna learn from this round.
No, he's not.
But he's like, what did he say? That famous, the one that made a meme. He's like, I got your back.
No, he
With the
doesn't have.
fake smile. With the...
He doesn't. He doesn't have the
Homelander
charisma, man. He
smile.
doesn't have the passion when he talks. Like people don't believe him, man.
Yeah, no,
People don't
I
believe him when he
see that.
talks.
I see
But
that.
Vivek, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, dude, people like him.
I think
He's gonna be
right
the next
now,
one.
I think DeSantis right now just has stage fright.
Nah, dude, he's been
fright.
he's been a governor already.
That's different, bro.
Choking.
That's a different
He's
stage.
choking a bit presidentially. He's choking.
That's a different
choking.
stage. That's a different stage. But you're
I
right.
don't
You know
know,
what?
dude.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You
didn't even watch the debate. What the
I watch memes. So thanks to Luke. Luke, thanks for the meme. But no, what's going on? No, but what's going on with him? You're right. You're absolutely right. I take that back because now I'm thinking about it. If this makes you choke, how the fuck are you gonna be when you're fucking dealing with Russia, dealing with North Korea, dealing with China? You gonna fucking choke then? Like, dude, no,
Yeah.
we can't have that.
No. And one of the things that Trump actually went up to Obama and said, what's the biggest hurdle that I'm going to be running into? And Obama told him, we're close to war with North Korea. So what did Trump do? You know, he opens communications. He goes, well, have you called him? You know, no. And he goes over there and he shakes hands in the DMZ. You know, like that's the stuff. Like
That's
you
the guy.
take care of the big shit first. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
No one is arguing that no one's a supporter of Trump.
Yeah.
I support him, but no, we're talking about
after.
What's after?
Hunter Biden.
You guys don't have a name,
bro.
And I'm telling you, Vivek.
I'm giving you a name.
One.
I'm giving you a name.
Hunter Biden for real.
Hunter Biden. You know why? That motherfucker's dedicated, bro. He don't give up.
He's the one that was hiding the cocaine.
He's resilient. The motherfucker resilient. He don't get. Hey, he don't choke. He don't give a fuck where he's at. He's gonna do what he wants to do.
My question is
what?
My question is Obama gay? That's what I want to know.
You know what?
Did you guys watch that?
I did. Yeah.
Tucker Carlson.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's come on. What credibility does this guy have? You know what I mean? That's my question.
What?
The fucking crackhead,
dude. Tucker Carlson's the credibility. You really think Tucker Carlson's just gonna pick anyone?
First of all,
bro, Tucker Carlson got money. He doesn't even need to be in Fox News or a newscaster. He's Swanson, bro.
He's just doing
Swanson
shit.
Money.
He's just bored.
Dude, he's one of the most influential people. You know, I would say after Trump, maybe Tucker Carlson could be president too, man.
Bro,
you know what?
That would be a good selection.
I can get behind that.
Think about it, man. Think about it.
Top G for president.
He's got Elon Musk on his side and Trump on his side. Dude, Tucker Carlson, and people love Tucker Carlson, man. Fox went down the moment he left.
We do be loving.
And that's why I'm saying, you were saying, well, what's the credibility of this cracker? I'm telling you, Tucker Carlson would not put his reputation like that and the trust of the people if he's just going to interview just random, people just saying bullshit. There must be some truth to it.
So you're saying he's not like Aiden Ross. He's not like Aiden Ross pretending to interview the fucking Kim Jong-un.
I didn't see that shit, man.
Wait, what?
I didn't see that.
Did he do that?
He did. He got some random Korean. He got some random fat Korean guy.
I saw some promotion for that. No, I've seen Aiden Ross do some stupid shit, man.
Aiden Ross is sitting there. It's kind of like the movie, The Dictator or whatever. What is it? The Interview or whatever.
The Interview with James.
The Interview.
Franco.
So yeah. So he goes, "Hey, is it cool up in North Korea?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, it's cool in North Korea. You come and we have good time." He's like, "No shit."
I gotta see this shit.
I'm
man.
not gonna do that. I'll just take your word on it.
But yeah, man. Speaking of Luke, that's why you need to be back in your son's life, because there's a lot of bullshit going on right now, man. You heard about the kids who ran over this retired sheriff,
Yeah,
police chief?
Yeah,
dude, I didn't know that shit
The one
happened
on the
right here in
bicycle?
Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, dude.
The one on the bicycle?
Yeah. I didn't know that shit happened right here in Vegas. That's disgusting, man.
See, you gotta get out of there, bro.
They even knew who they were running over.
I mean, that's
did you watch the video?
Yeah,
it's pretty disgusting, man. Like they were already hitting other cars, and then the guy was like, "Oh, hit him!" They didn't intentionally. They were just laughing about it.
They're gonna burn. They're gonna burn for that shit.
Yeah, but I see what you were talking about first. I do see my son struggling with certain things.
Yeah, I think those kids didn't have fathers. That's why. No one to guide them. No discipline.
Yeah, and
that's why your son needs that shit.
He does, and I don't think he's getting it from the husband that's there right now, which is sad because I thought that's what he was going to end up being. So that's fine. I'll step into that role. I'm going to. I'd rather be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's good, man.
And that's what we want, bro. That's what we want, and we are happy that you are going that route. And you know what, your son is going to be extremely happy to have his dad back in his life. And with that said, Luke, we'll start with you. Final thoughts, bro. Message to the audience.
Oh man, you put me on the spot there. What are we ending off at? Happy Father's Day, you know?
No.
I don't know.
No, final thoughts. A word of advice. Word of advice.
Anything in your head, man.
Anything. Could be anything.
You see, I choke under pressure.
You can't be president. You can't be president.
I can't be president. I'm doing a DeSantis right now.
All right. Well, we'll buck it over to Davis, and we'll come back to you, Dave. Final thoughts.
Don't do triathlons. I'm just playing. What's up with all your trainings? You guys training hard?
Yeah. I'm always hard.
1,500 meters today.
All right.
Final thoughts for me. Don't pop your pimple when it's too early. You know what I mean? That's you're in for the worst. Like, don't just wait till it's ready. Wait till there's white. Then that shit's right. Pop it when it's too early. Then you know what? It's gonna hurt, and you're gonna act girly. Dr. Seuss told me that. Luke, what you got?
Okay, we're coming back into me again after I just told you I don't have anything.
What advice would you give your son, man?
What advice would you give your son?
What advice would I give my son?
Yeah, you can talk to him right now. Go.
Careful who you give your heart to. You know what I mean?
Vote Republican.
Let's go. Hey, oh shit. What would you do if your son goes, Dad, I love President Biden?
I'd say, all right, we're gonna have to hang out a little bit more. I gotta teach you some shit.
And there you go. Dave, take us away, man.
And with that said, we are gone. Why'd he disappear?
He wasn't supposed to leave. He wasn't supposed to leave.
What the fuck?